Alright, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to Real Madrid Hub again. I'm your host, Dr. JOTA, and yes, today I will be talking about the Super Game, my analysis on the Real Madrid 5, Celta de Vigo 2. As you probably have voted, the game has been really difficult. In spite of the score, Real Madrid had a lot of problems in the first 45 minutes to get rid of the pressure. Well, not the pressure, because in reality, Real Madrid dominated the whole game since the beginning. But the problem is, Celta de Vigo was so solid and was so tight in the defense line, so Real Madrid couldn't go through at any moment. So they were trying to take advantage of the counterattacks and all this stuff to score 2 goals and taking advantage from the errors that Real Madrid made in those 2 goals. The first one from Miguel Gutierrez, and the second one there was no understanding at all between Casemiro and Militao and Nacho. It was a little bit messy, and then Celta de Vigo scored the second goal, and it was kind of scary at some point, because Real Madrid, it seemed to me that we were not able to go through that and try to score and climb up in the score, and it was kind of difficult. So actually we didn't have any kind of idea how to get this up and then try to score and go through the different lines from Celta de Vigo and all this stuff. But all of a sudden everything changed, and then in the second goal, to me, everything changed, and Celta stepped back a little bit, dropped back much more, and Real Madrid pushed through and was a little bit more able to go through that and get some more ideas and be a little bit more creative. And then, in my opinion, Real Madrid found the right moment and place to score goals, find different players, make chances or create chances, take some risks, of course, because when you go through, you actually have to know and you have to be very aware that you will concede a lot of chances as well. So Celta de Vigo could score even more goals, but it was Real Madrid, the one who scored the second goal. It drew the game, and then Vinicius Jr. scored the third goal. An incredible Vinicius Jr., of course, an incredible Karim Benzema with 3 goals today. But between Vinicius Jr. and Benzema, everything was done, man, because they were not only scoring goals, but in my opinion, they were the 2 more, dangerous players in the whole game today. It was a little bit difficult, but when Vinicius Jr. scored the third goal, then Ancelotti took Hazard off the pitch, and then what we used, it was the 4-4-2. We changed the 4-3-3 initial to the 4-4-2 because, in my opinion, Ancelotti was trying to hold back to Celta de Vigo and keep the score a little bit more and try not to take any risk in the back line. We were seeing that we were having a lot of problems in the defense line and all the stuff. In my opinion, Carlo Ancelotti decided to change everything completely and go to a more conservative 4-4-2. So that way we could keep creating chances, and then is when Vinicius Jr. Stole the whole show with the third goal and provoking the penalty kick and all this stuff. In my opinion, this guy is just nuts, and there's no problems anymore when it comes to finish the play and score goals. Every time he faces the goal, he knows what to do exactly at that moment, the right place to score and all the stuff. So there shouldn't be any trouble. Any problem when it comes to score goals for Vinicius Jr. And then it came the first goal of Camavinga with Real Madrid. He was making his debut, and it was. It is the best way to start in any single team. When you score in your first game, that is amazing. It is incredible, and for Real Madrid it was really good because we were in a very tight 3-2. So the fourth goal was a little bit more peace of mind, and we could relax a little bit more. So that goal was really useful for us because it made us to be a little bit more relaxed, right, and face off the last minutes of the game much more relaxed. And then the fifth goal with the penalty kick provoked by Vinicius Jr., it was just amazing. So the thing here, to summarize all the information, let me tell you what we are. We are top in the standings, number 1. We have won 3 out of the 4 games, and then we have scored more goals than anybody else, which means that a team like Real Madrid, who has been very criticized over the last 2 seasons for not scoring more goals, now is in the top of the
of the teams that score more goals. So to me, even without Kylian Mbappe, with Karim Benzema in this shape, in this very good shape, scoring 5 goals, Vinicius Jr. 4 goals, we're good to go. You know what I'm saying? So we can't criticize Real Madrid anymore for not scoring goals. You know what I'm saying? So it was a very good game. It was beautiful, and of course it helps us and it leads us to top the standings one more week, and of course we'll see what happened in the next week. But in between of the week we will have to face Inter de Milan, so let's see what happens in that game and see if we are as lucky as we are right now in La Liga. So let me know your comments below, guys, or comment whatever you want in the section below, guys, and of course subscribe to the channel and like the video.